Nothing could have made me believe. No one could have convinced me. Had to use my own.
Yellow. Hey, welcome back to another cleaning video. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Monday. It's a new week, so that means a ton of new cleaning motivation. So on this day, I actually was by myself for several hours. Hubby and son were out. And so I really just wanted to take advantage of this and get some things nice and cleaned and organized. And so that's exactly what I did. I'm starting off in the living room. I'm just kind of, lightly organizing son's toys and just putting them up. And we're going to be doing the daggone thing. We're going to be getting the living room nice and wiped down, the shelves, the couch. I'm going to be getting the couch nice and cleaned and sanitized and vacuumed up. And I have a ton of cleaning motivation in today's video for y'all. So I hope you are down for the ride. I hope you are cleaning right alongside with me. And I hope this video brings you a ton of cleaning motivation. So let's go ahead and jump into the video.
Two eyes to see, 'cause always make you think you going crazy. Something in the way they lie, manipulation, no more patience. 'Cause there's a million things that I'd rather do than to be fishing for truth. Am I in the twilight zone? Or am I just a fool so wrong for loving you? But you forgot that I'm a shooter. Think I'll take 5 shots. One for the day that I learned I 2 for the bridges you burned I 3 for the chances you had, and 4 for the bitches you bagged, and 5 for never being sad.
So the solution that I use to wipe down our couch, we do have a leather couch. This is a new couch that we recently got. I used 1 cup of water and 1 cup of white vinegar, and I mixed that together really well. And I just took a clean microfiber rag, and that is what I'm going to be using to wipe down the couch. And in between, like me wiping it down and wringing the rag out, I made sure that it was wringed out very well, because obviously with leather, you don't want it to be soaked with water, but this actually worked really well. I did see that there was like a couple of pen marks and things like that, and it came right up. And I do want to get some leather conditioner and leather cleaner. That is something that is on my list, but I didn't have any, and this worked perfectly fine. So if you have any kind of leather furniture, this works really well. Just make sure that you use equal parts of both. And then, like I said, just take a clean microfiber rag and get to washing down. So that's exactly what I did.
1 for the trauma you caused, 2 for the number of draws I found, 3 for the promises made, and 4 for the way that you break them. 5 shots won't take no more. 5 shots won't take no more. Oh, you find it funny, lying straight through your teeth. That's your loss, it's not on me. 'Cause tonight I'm going out, work it out with a few drinks. 1 for the day that I learned 2 for the bridges you burned 3 for the chances you had, and 4 for the bitches you bagged, and 5 for never being sad. No, 1 for the drama you caused 2 for the number of draws I found, 3 for the promises made, and 4 for the way that you break them. 5 shots won't take no more. 5 shots won't take no more. Won't take no more. Oh.
So as I was wiping everything down, I just use in my bottle, I use a Pine Sol and water solution. I absolutely love Pine Sol. I use it for everything. And this here that I'm wiping down is our diaper genie. And I actually already, I threw the bag out, what was it, earlier this morning, and then I just let it kind of air out. There's little fresheners that you can buy that we use, and we throw them at the bottom of the tank, and that kind of helps with the smell also. But I'm just getting everything nice and wiped down. And this here, y'all, tell me if you're somebody that doesn't have cable. We still have bunny ears, guys. Like this little thing with I guess it's technically an antenna, but we actually got this from Walmart like years back for like $30, and you get all of the local channels with this thing. I absolutely refuse to pay for cable. I think cable is just astronomical. Like the amount of money that they want for cable is ridiculous in my opinion. And so we haven't had cable for years, like years. Since we've lived in this house, and even before then, like in the previous house, we didn't have cable either. It's just, like I said, that's just one of the many, many ways that we cut back on spending. And, yeah, I mean, we have Netflix, which, we use, I think, do we have Hulu? I think we have like a family accounts, information for Hulu, but really like the only type of streaming thing that we have is Netflix. We used to have Peacock. We did have Peacock for like a couple of months only for football. I absolutely love football. And so there were like, that's just another way that they are trying to get you to spend money, y'all. Like, it's so ridiculous. Paramount TV and, Prime and Peacock are 3 streaming networks that the NFL is currently like partnering with. And so they only show like certain games on those streaming networks. And it's just, man, everything that they, it's just like anything they can do to get some money out of you. But anyways, yeah, I am guilty of doing that. We had Peacock for a couple of months so that I can watch like the last couple of games that they had, like before the Super Bowl and everything. But we did end up canceling it. And it was only $6 a month. And it actually, it does have a lot of like shows and movies and things like that, if that's something that you're interested in, if you want to cut back on, spending and don't want to spend a ton of money like on cable and things. So that's definitely an option. But yeah, our little handy dandy Walmart antenna works perfectly fine, and I am happy with that. So let's go ahead and get the living room nice and vacuumed up.
East Coast always in me, Commonwealth, Lil Jon, getting love from my city. Yeah. I roll call for the DMV. In my own lane, you could still ride with me. Yeah.
No one knows I made mistakes.
You won't in, but it's too late.
I don't need your support just to know I'm important.
I will never sell myself short, cause I know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drips.
So the living room is nice and cleaned and wiped down. It smells amazing in here. And this day I actually I baked some cocoa banana muffins that came out super, super good. And then I also made some spaghetti, like some homemade spaghetti sauce. It was like a creamy spaghetti sauce that came out really well. It was good. And then I got my workout in, y'all. I took advantage of the day. I went out and I did like a 3.5 mile walk, which just felt super good. I had me some me time, and it just was a really good day. So it is the next day now, and I just had some whites. I washed some whites early this morning, and I'm just going to get these nice and folded. And then we are going to get this kitchen nice and cleaned, wiped down. We're going to sweep, mop. We're going to get the dining room, the chairs nice and wiped down and cleaned, and just doing the daggone thing.
It's cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm my alphabet. Even on my worst days, still an alphabet. Standing next to me, you gotta be an alphabet. 8 ball in your pocket, I'm your alphabet.
Never really fit in, always felt like an
own space of mind, making boss moves in my own time, and I
Write my own rhymes.
find me all alone. I'm on the road. I had to take a couple hits, a couple stones, but targets I don't ever miss. They wanna know.
What it's like to be me.
Let me give you this game for free. Know you see me on the come up, big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm my alphabet. Even on my worst days, still an alphabet. Standing next to me, you gotta be an alphabet. 8-ball in your pocket, I'm your alphabet. Yeah, alphabet, baby.
So remember how I was telling y'all that my car was making a really weird sound. So we ended up taking it into our mechanic, and she actually told me that they were like 3 days out. This happened right when we got that huge snowstorm. And so I was just like, oh my goodness. So usually they get back to us pretty quickly, but this time it did take a couple of days. Like I said, I do think that they were, pretty behind with the snow and everything. But so my serpentine belt is shot. It needs to be replaced, as well as my alternator. And I'm just like, oh Lord, I swear. I know I was talking about how it's just always something, if it's not one thing, it's another. But yeah, that is going to be a $1,200 cost, a $1,200 fix. So I'm just like, man. So I looked up the cost. A lot of that is labor, which, I mean, mechanics are going to charge for labor. I looked up like the cost of an alternator, which is like, it depends on your car, obviously, and like the year and everything. But usually it's around like $300 to $400. And then the serpentine belt isn't expensive. I think it's like $50 or something like that. So, what, $500+ for labor? And hubby and I were talking, and I was like, do you think, that you can do it? Can you fix it? And he believes that he can. The serpentine belt for sure. But as far as like the alternator and things, there are certain tools, obviously, that you have to fix things. And he's like, I just don't know if it would be worth like, us going and buying like the tools or whatever, for something that we'd probably only use one time versus just having them do it, having them fix it. And so yeah, so that's that. And hopefully we get the car back here soon. It's been like well over a week now. So I haven't had a car, which has been like a bummer, but I've still like gotten out. We took Son out and, making sure that he's just not like cooped up in the house, and gone out, to stores, and we've taken him to the park like several days in a row. We always try to take him to different parks, which is always fun. But yeah, so that's just another thing that, is just, it happens. It's life. So it's a bummer, but you need your transportation. Food, shelter, transportation are a must. And so, yeah. So, yep, that's the update on that. But let's go ahead and get this stove nice and clean. So this is the first time I actually used the Scrub Daddy on the stove, and it worked really, really well. I will say though, I use the Scrub Daddy for the dishes, and I'm not a fan of it. I don't like, I think the reason being is because I'm so used to like the square, like the Scotch brand of sponges. I'm used to those because they can fold, and so it gets like crevices and things like that a lot better, in my opinion. The Scrub Daddy is very thick, and although it does fold, I don't like it. I think I just don't like that it's like round shaped for the dishes. And so yeah, but I did try using them, and that's perfectly fine, because I'll definitely use those Scrub Daddies for other cleaning. Like, they work really well for other purposes. And so yeah, so the stove is nice and cleaned. We're gonna get the countertops and the appliances nice and wiped down as well. And then we're going to get like I said, the dining room, the dining area, the chairs and everything nice and scrubbed down, and the floor is nice and cleaned. And we're just doing it. I felt so good just getting all this done. It just is always a good feeling when you get things done around the house.
You always searching for a better thing, wanna replace me. I'm in a place that I've never been. It's worse than lonely. Cause someone tell me they see good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Sometimes I wanna risk it all, since you left me. Struggle, baby, I see pain, cause I got nothing. Can someone tell me they see good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Ooh, isn't it strange we turn to strangers? You've erased all your pictures on your phone. Ooh, your final words on a piece of paper. Don't love you anymore. Tell me there's good in me, cause I got doubts, I got doubts. Tell me there's good in me, cause I got doubts. Lose it all, I just wanna sin, stay lost in daydreams. And I never wanna have to fear, since you left me. Can someone tell me they see good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Thinking that nobody can keep me safe, who's gonna want me? I drink and smoke just to numb the pain of being lonely. Can someone tell me they see good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Ooh, isn't it strange we turn to strangers? You've erased all your pictures on your phone. Ooh, your final words on a piece of paper. I don't love you anymore. Tell me there's good in me, cause I got doubts, yeah. Tell me there's good in me, cause I got doubts, yeah. Tell me there's good in me, cause I got doubts, yeah. Tell me there's good in me, yeah. Cause I got doubts,
Another thing I totally just didn't even think about, I always keep our bags, like the grocery bags, in the back of my car. And we have to go to Sam's like so bad. We need to do a Sam's run for sure. And we usually do at least one good Sam's run a month, and we bulk up on items. And then, throughout the week, like if we need something, produce or whatever, we'll just run to the store. But I left all the bags in the car. And so I was just like, oh my goodness. So we had no bags, and we ended up just going to Walmart and just getting, picking up some things just until, you okay? Just until we get the car back so that we can do a Sam's run. But I just thought that was funny. And another thing, so I kept seeing like on the news, and I kept reading on Daily Mail and things that Walmart is going to start implementing that. Well, I heard different things that like you have to pay for like a membership or whatever, like a $100 membership in order to use the self-checkout or something like that. And then I was like, what? Like, how are they going to start implementing that? So when we went to Walmart, They have a rule now to where you can only, in the self checkout, you can only purchase 10 items or less. So if you're purchasing more than 10 items, you have to go through the cash registers, that actually has like a physical person there, which I thought was interesting because I thought that a lot of the grocery stores were doing away with cash registers. That's why self checkout was invented. But I guess I kept, reading a couple of articles and they were saying that they're because of, people stealing. They've had so much loss that they are going to start switching things up. And it's definitely in effect because when we went to Walmart, we had to go through the line because obviously we had more than 10 items, but they had, one person there that was watching like the self checkouts. And so I guess, that's going to be their new thing to help like with theft and everything. But crazy. I've also been seeing like in Cali, especially in Oakland, like Oakland has been off the chain, y'all. Like it has been crazy. So many stores. Stores that have been in business for like forever. Walgreens and In-N-Out and like a lot of different stores have been closing down because there's been like so much theft and just like crazy crime and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. It's just nuts. This world that we live in is so crazy now to me. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. So today it was in the 50s, and then it's supposed to drop back down again, y'all. And you'll see actually the next day after today, it snowed again. So over it, but you know, it's gonna happen. So I've just been so worried about the deck. As you guys know, we do need to get the deck replaced. And so it rained like all last night. And I'm just like, geez, Louise. Oh, y'all. So the next day, like I said, we did get some snow overnight. And so I did end up going out there and shoveling. But we've been talking about, you know, what we're going to do as far as like a game plan of getting everything. Like the supplies is the material is what's going to cost the most. Our nephew and hubby are going to be the ones that are going to be, I mean, our nephew mainly, but hubby's going to be helping him out with, you know, replacing the deck and everything. And, so like I said, the materials is what's going to be like costly. And so we've just kind of like just been trying to come up with like a game plan as far as like what we're, you know, going to do. I mean, obviously save, but I think now that it's spring and, you know, about to be summer, all of the like materials for, you know, decking and all that stuff is going to be higher than normal. So I was telling hubby, I was like, I really think we should maybe look into possibly getting it replaced, like, you know, during the off season. You know, obviously not when it's snowing or anything, but maybe, I don't know, September or something like that. Just like when it's a little bit cooler, and hopefully the material prices will drop a little bit. And then we've also been looking into getting like a, kind of like a canopy, or what's the term that I'm looking for? What is it? A pergola, like a pergola, but something that's covered, for the patio. And then that way we'll have some kind of structure that will be, you know, kind of covering like the patio and the wood and the material. And so hopefully, you know, all of the snow and rain and all of the other weather elements, you know, it'll be covered. And so it won't like be hitting directly on the wood and everything. It'll, you know, make it hopefully last a little bit longer. But, you know, obviously that's something that is going to cost money as well. And so, yeah, just been like trying to come up with a game plan, y'all. I'm definitely like an overthinker and a planner. Y'all know this. And so I just try to, you know, just try to come up with the best solution possible and try to save some money, save some coins is always a good look. And so, yeah, so that's the game plan, and hopefully all will work out. But I got the floors nice and cleaned and mopped up. And this is just, it smelled so good in here. It smells so good. Just felt so good to get the kitchen nice and cleaned and the floors nice and cleaned and everything. So this is how it was looking, and, you know, just enjoying a little bit of sunshine, the little bit of sunshine that we had left of today. I had the blinds nice and opened, and everything was just smelling good and feeling good, feeling great. And yeah, the stove is looking good. Like I said, those, the Scrub Daddies worked really well. I was kind of worried that it might scratch the stove, but it didn't. It worked really well. So it is now the next day, and as I've mentioned, it did snow overnight. We got a good like 6 inches. There was a good 6 inches here on the patio. So I got up, you know, first thing in the morning, we got dressed and we ate a little bit of breakfast, and I wanted to get this off of the patio. And so that is exactly what we're going to be doing here. And then we're also going to get the front room nice and cleaned as well.
Baby, I ain't buying no more dreams. So what you selling? My pockets got dry from the boat, but if you so for real, you could get wet, but not too much. Don't wanna drown a flame, keep that fire lit. Breathe life into it. Now we own my place, always stays true. I won't give my body to nobody new. Can you believe that 6 feet under stress, or if it's all sweet, just hold me down deep. We won't burn out here with me. We could be always in heat. Always, 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 always. Yeah, spark it up, babe. Won't ever get tired of my loving. Show me devotion I could trust in. Just don't rush, baby. Ignite my desire for your loving. Slow burn till time combustion. Baby, I'ma need a R&B love from the 90s. Tell me how you would die without me. Spin, move in the rain, drop to your knees. Passion on Venus, never kill the flame, keep that fire lit. Show me why you deserve it. Now we own my place, always stays true. I won't give my body to nobody new. Can you believe that we could be forever in heat? If you get me, we'll be 6 feet under stress, or if it's all sweet, just hold me down deep. We won't burn out here with me. We could be always in heat. Always, 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 always. Do, do, yeah. Do, do, yeah. Oh, that easy bake and make her never wanna leave, so we stay always in.
Another thing that I have to do is contact our HOA as far as like, we have to get like approval to get like if you build anything or make any changes to your structure, yada, yada, yada. I don't know if some of you have like an HOA. So our previous house, we did not live in an HOA, and in this house we do have one. And I will say, living in both environments, there are definitely pros and cons to both. I don't know. It's hard because like newer houses and newer developments anywhere, pretty much, I believe like in any state that you're in, you're going to have an HOA, like it's inevitable. And so, y'all son I was showing you guys. So his little four-wheeler here, we take this one to the park and everything, but we keep it inside too. Like I'll clean it off and, we'll just like kind of play with it inside just so that I can teach him kind of like how to steer, because he's still like learning how to do that. And so, every day, like several times a day, we'll come over here and he'll be like, let's go on the truck. And so we'll go on his little truck, and then on his little tricycle too. He can like barely touch the wheels on the tricycle. And so like when he's turning, that's when it's the hardest, because he can like barely touch. And so we've just been practicing on, steering and turning and learning how to ride the bike and all the fun things. But yeah, it's super fun. He's so adorable. And then he's going to help me right here clean down the console here. So, but yeah, so going back to the HOA thing, it's just, it's nice when you don't live in one, because you don't have to get permission for anything, and you don't have to, you can pretty much do what you want with your house. But then some of the downfalls that I have seen and experienced with that is that a lot of people like, that are there's people that don't care. Like they don't care what their yards look like. They don't care what their house looks like. They will put any and everything in their yard, and it's a mess, and there's really like, it's kind of like an eyesore, and there's nothing that you can do about it. But with the HOAs, it's a pain in the butt. I mean, obviously you have a fee, and you have to get like permission to, make any kind of like changes and things like that to your own property. And so that can be a headache too. And if you have, like you can get fined for things like you don't upkeep your yard and things like that. And so it's just, I don't know. It's there, like I said, there's pros and cons to both, but I will say in newer, like houses, newer developments, you're gonna, like, it's inevitable. Even like with condos and townhouses, the majority of them have HOAs. So it's just, it's your preference, but that is something that I know that I need to definitely look into. I know that our company, like I think this is like the second company or third company, that the HOA company that we've had since we've been in the house. But yeah, I definitely need to get a hold of them and just contact them and let them know, that we're going to be changing the deck. And I know that there's like different colors and things like that you can pick and so forth. But yeah, just another step in the process.
I can hear them thinking out loud. Simple people acting so proud. I hear them talking about us. Yeah. I can hear them thinking out loud. One might think it's obvious. Please don't spill your mind when you don't have a clue. Hey, they don't know about us, babe. They don't know about us. They can think what they want, baby, but they don't know a thing. Even if they did have a glimpse of our truth, they wouldn't know about us. No, they wouldn't know about us. They keep wishing that I'd fall in line. But you and me, babe, we're one of a kind. One might think it's obvious. Please don't spill your mind when you don't have a clue. Hey, they don't know about us, babe. They don't know about us. They can think what they want, baby, but they don't know a thing. Even if they did have a glimpse of our truth, they wouldn't know about us. No, they wouldn't know about us. They don't know about us. They don't get it, babe, living in a cruel world. It's a rare thing to do just what we do, love. Hold your head high and do it by your own terms. They don't get it, babe, no, they don't get it, babe. They don't know about us, babe. They don't know about us. They can think what they want, baby, but they don't know a thing. Even if they did have a glimpse of our truth, they wouldn't know about us. No, they wouldn't know about us.
So I got everything nice and vacuumed up, and then the spots that, were kind of like hidden, like by the baseboards and things that were underneath the shelves and all that, I just got with the hand portion of the vacuum. And this day I was also watering some plants. Sundays are usually like my days where I really like do all of my plant care. And I was actually going to wipe down the shelves, the white plant shelves, but they really didn't need it. So I didn't end up doing that. But as I was kind of just, cleaning in this room, I was looking at the plants and seeing if anything else needed to be watered. And I was going back and forth to the sink and all that. So, just getting all the things done. So now I'm going to get the front room nice and mopped and, just feeling good and getting it done.
I wanna get you all alone now and go hide away from the lights, but I don't dare to, I'm too fragile, and for that I do apologize. Maybe someday we can work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. And it feels wrong, but I'm not afraid to admit I used to feel safe next to you, babe. Now I'm thinking I deserve a hit. Maybe someday we could work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep.
I lit me a really good candle, so it smells nice and good in here, and everything is nice and cleaned. Just such a good feeling, and I hope this brought you a ton of cleaning motivation. If you're new here, hey, I hope that you consider subscribing for all things cleaning content, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I'll definitely see you soon.